New notification. Now broadcasting. New notification. Now broadcasting.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sundowns, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Arizona State Sundowns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Wallach and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sun Devils will put toe to leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawkeyes offense will get the first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are... It's a offense scoops it up and still going. That is a nice break for the offense. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Offense gets set for second down. They go to the ground. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Hawkeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try the middle. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Leaves it with the back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And you know, when you talk about third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long. So that's a missed opportunity on that second down pass defense.
And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, they love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. The Sun Devils offense taking the field for a chance to see them today. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched in the corner, but I think he's really looking looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to deal with just one guy with that corner out there, Dave, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this is a great second, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Try to play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Sun Devils will line it up on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away and get second down.
And that comes down to completion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle box. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. The quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell, took the football, got north south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
They stopped him just a little bit short of the first down. Man, what they can do on second down here. The Sun Devils come to the line in this situation. You might see a shot play. They'll keep it on the ground. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen. Breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Quarterback just missed it, incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurt, when they get pressure, they become very active. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure in the quarterback.
Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Carter. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run and go. Nice ball, way out wide. He just runs underneath him and just too much speed. Catch him, gets in the end zone for 6.
Kickoff cannon is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride and wave to the end zone. Finding themselves down 7-0 to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it to the back. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wood.
Little bitch! Little bitch! Little pussies. You want to fuck with me? You want to fuck with me?
You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one.
Come on, motherfucker.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
When you've got a receiver with his speed, you have got to find ways to get him touches, and I love the creativity offensively, giving him a jet sweep. Just give it to him, let him get outside, use that athleticism to go get some positive yards, and all of a sudden now, that play is going to make the defense start thinking the next time they see him in motion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. He's looking to throw. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line of gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. Let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, we'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rifles it down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Touchdown, Arizona State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender and is able to make the catch and take it into the school.
Kickoff unit on the field, and his defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snags it over the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it wasn't a great start to this quarterback. On this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. Let's see what they've got on second down. Give to the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And what you talk about with defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. You can tell they got it so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting tackle for once.
Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now now the lead is down to 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 7 over Boise State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride. Stop and run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Looking downfield, it's Carter. Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand there and force the incompletion?
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hold the corner around. There's better coverage on the back end by the defense knocking that one away.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He holds one deep down the left side. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out. They'll decline the penalty. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Come on, Brown. I sacrificed D-line for this little guy. You gotta make that catch.
Great place to start for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll have to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have a 1st and goal. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, so it proves some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it hurts you. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sidelines. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized that a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopping his tracks in the backfield. Might be calling a hot route. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Palmer.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
Shakes off the defender. Across the 45. Speeding down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level for the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he puts through the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half, they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this run. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, Dave. But on this drive, this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize the squad going into halftime.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way on the field. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He turns it loose to the left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
No panic or hesitation by the defense on that play. First off, nice job getting some pressure, flushing the quarterback out to his left, and even a better job at the back end covering after that scramble play.
So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers. They've got to regroup here at halftime.
Kickoff runner on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Let's see years.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down here to stop at the 19. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This lead in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half. So that's something really put into it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. He'll run it again. And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. First half, time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere here in Tempe. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be heading towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Frank Bushfield inside Mountain America Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things back up here. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Out of bounds at the 38, and a really nice return there sets up the offense. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a man question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end now in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Carter. Fires to himself. Gets away from one, finds room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. They want to run this quarterback. Finding an escape route. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down.
And those are so frustrating. Your defense, you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Sun Devils with the first and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the punishment has been extended.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And they're 35 10. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Hit hard just as he released it on first down. He just couldn't get it to the receiver.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Sticking out the belly. Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down. Their defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier now.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Rush is on him. Right on the money. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. And he just let drop it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one. He'll be just a little bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Alert, right quarterback under center, thinking quarterback sneaks on short yardage. Defensive line, great job. You got to get that penetration. You just can't let him go straight downhill. Make that thing bow. And I always love how you see guys diving over the top. Great effort by the defense, great stop.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Looking downfield on first down. And if you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it. Plenty of distance between them and the 6 here on 2nd down. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Iowa! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, blah, blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones. Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now, but it might be too little too late. At least you got the party started. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been digging them since the first whistle. They're up by 32 over Boise State. That's where things stand right now. And of course, the script is flipped, and you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Still on his feet. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. The screen, and watch out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and he'll try it again. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's first and 20. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. I'm sure the play is complex, but it doesn't involve the official also throwing a flag in the middle of it. First and 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Breaks the tackle. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
Well, in all his own push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. He gets the ball, he's quickly outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate kind of hop over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Offense breaks down on third down. Wants to throw. It's Carter. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, they'll try to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big and they take over. Iowa has the ball back on offense. It's reversed. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run it back. And they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put them in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
When I'm a quarterback, I see something, and I see my guy curl up, I got to hum him and get through that thing with some revolution, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Hawkeyes will put this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it pops out of bounds. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Quarter to go, and it looks as if they are ready to play. They go back with a first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, running back again. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out of 26.
here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute, you got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack, you're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
What a great play by that quarterback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when he's throwing those quick...
He tries to take the top off. Caught at the 25. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Arizona State. And the pummeling has started. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football. Helping their team get back home.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They went 3 and out the last time they had it. Trailing late. They've got to get to work here. Looking to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponents to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the pass game. As a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely allowed over 100 yards.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back Anderson is nowhere to run the football. Actually, as you count, I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock. Going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Yet another punt on the way. Gotta make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way on the field. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Steps away. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Good receptions, bud.
Dropping back. It's Carter. The screen, he can go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down the ground. Very, very nice job.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, vertical down distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Didn't find any reason that kickoff. Jenny stopped at the 17. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They just punted away deep in their own territory. Almost trying to be more productive.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds. No gain on the play. And the Hawkeyes will put it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. That's usually prime return position, but you'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been...
There he goes.
Let's go.
They'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I love that play, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. The screen, he's got wheels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays, they're hard to stop, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today, and this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you. You're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
And the Sun Devils have it with the first and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day. Great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He got his hands on it.
That was good, buddy.
What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this third and long from the 20. Back to throw, it's Carter. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire on second down. Grabs it in the middle.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Snowed under by the defense.
And I love the defense here playing downhill, playing fast, understanding it's third and goal. I don't want as much space behind me. I can be more aggressive on that touch pass. They come up, they set the edge, and they make the big tackle.
After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll try to run it in. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The Hawkeyes are back up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play